Alrighty boys, so welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we don't really do the whole drama thing all too often, or all that too often. But in today's video, we're actually going to be reacting to the Asmongold situation. Apparently, Asmon's is being cancelled, I guess you could say, by the media right now. I guess he said something about, Palestinians being inferior or something like that. Now, I might seem a little biased on the situation, just a little bit, only because I do watch Asmongold like pretty often. So I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible when it comes to, I guess sympathizing with Asmon. But then again, it is something that sounds a little off base. So we will have to kind of see the context and kind of add the context to it and then give our own opinion. So we're going to be reacting to Nickmercs reacting to it because I couldn't find the full video. I think the full video got taken down or something. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to Nickmercs and seeing his POV, and then I'll just be weighing in off to the side and reacting off to the side as well. So we're going to be reacting to someone react today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub. Here's our YouTube comment shout out, boys. Let's go to get into it.
YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen,
let's see what Nickmercs got to say.
Hurricane Milton, no power, no internet.
Oh yeah, bro's been offline, huh?
We gotta.
I watched Nickmercs a little bit as well. That's why I wanted his POV. I usually like his opinions on things, especially things regarding some of the topics that are coming up in this video. I saw like some key points that happened like on Twitter, but I didn't really see the full thing, so I wanted to give you guys the full reaction.
What we're going to do in this video is we're going to watch. We're going to see what he said. And I'm going to give you some of my thoughts and my opinions on that. And I'm going to ask you down below to keep it cordial, okay? Not a very positive conversation. It's going to be a tough video.
Nickmercs is a good guy, man. Like I said before, really positive outlook on life, and he's got some pretty good opinions from time to time.
Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, gang.
I think that people are just tired of being told what to do by people that self-identify as their mental illnesses, right? Like, I just don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told what to think. I don't want to be judged.
Who are you talking about?
Talked down to. I just don't want to deal with that, right? I don't want to deal with the person telling me what to do. Like, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna start off and say he's sounding based so far. So far, okay. I don't want people in my comments saying like, sympathizer. Just agreed with what he just said right now. That's it.
Tell me what to do.
What to say, unless I am breaking law or threatening harm on somebody, like I said earlier. Just leave people the fuck alone, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Or if you're being a fucking bully, I think bullies should also be bullied off the internet, bro. Gotta taste their own medicine.
By the way, that Jack Duarte picture in the back was crazy.
Of having the Palestine flag and the trans or the gay flag in your bio. I think that they should do something where every single person who has both of those flags in their bio gets permanently banned. I feel like it would just be doing everybody a favor. It's so dumb.
Yeah, they
That's radical.
Support,
but like
gay rights.
Yeah.
In Palestine. So it is always interesting to see like
that's an oxymoron. It doesn't make any sense.
Palestinian flag.
They don't coincide with each other. It makes absolutely zero fucking sense, boys. The fact that they have both of those flags and they. If they were there, they would not give a fuck about them, and they would probably stone them to death. Because I've heard that's some type of thing that they do out there, actually.
To gay rights in the same
that's what I've heard, though. So I don't know.
It's just not the same thing. Yeah, they get a free trip to Palestine. Yeah, exactly.
A free trip to Palestine is crazy.
But these people have been too free
Ship them out.
Too long.
You're out.
Why do they call specific countries racist when they themselves are racist and need help? I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Ukraine fell off. Well, I don't think Ukraine fell off. I think that Russia.
It's the most chat comment. Ukraine fell off.
Yeah, for real. That's a wild shit.
Big way, and Ukraine is having.
It fell off, bro. There's a whole war going on, brother. You might not keep up with it, but just because you don't keep up with it doesn't mean it's not happening.
And I think that honestly,
the hell, I personally don't keep up with it myself, but I do not see things from time to time. So I know that it's still going on. It's fucking crazy. Somebody just said that, bro.
Yeah, well, when you find
fucking wild
of Ukrainians going around and collectively stoning or killing a person for being gay, like they do in places like Palestine, then I can say that the two things aren't congruent.
Is this true, Chad?
I find pictures.
I don't want to say 100%, but I have heard
say that Palestine and trans rights or Palestine and LGBT rights, these are two things that you can't support at the same time. You can't do it. It's so annoying. And I think that if you see a person that's
I don't understand why they do.
You know that they are a vapid, emotionally charged baby that puts no thought into anything that they
It's
say
because they already feel
and
oppressed, even
all
though
they're
they have the
doing is
right to
looking
do so
have
here.
the right opinion about the current
Up in
thing.
the U.S. at
That's
least.
all they're doing.
Yeah, they're just exhausting humans, man. They're just online 24/7. 100
Hey.
different Twitter accounts, all with the same stuff.
Whoa,
same
whoa,
tweets,
whoa. No,
same
I'm just joking.
energy. Just
No, I have
man.
2 Twitter accounts, and one of
USA
them's for like my
overrates them,
fucking
right? Yeah,
social
exactly,
stuff.
right?
And then I have my
Russia.
main
Well, I mean, hey, here's
Twitter.
the thing. I'm not really like I don't want to get involved with that kind of stuff either.
We need to start getting more
But,
active on Twitter, boys.
people start
That's
talking
something we
about
need to
Ukraine
start
and so
doing. That's a
forth.
goal
Well,
this year.
I
Okay.
understand like there are like complaints that people have about Ukraine. I think some of them are fair. But overall, I would say that Palestine is definitely much less aligned with us than Ukraine is.
Yeah.
And, if
Yeah.
you're not sure about that, look at who Palestine supported in World War II, right? Pretty simple. So yeah, you can not want a genocide and also want rights for gay people. No, you can't.
The only problem with that, I see. That's the thing is that I might be biased because I watch Asmongold and I agree with them usually most of the time. But at the same time, there's some things that we have some differences on, and well, you can't base anything off of World War II. That was quite literally almost 100 years ago now. That's pretty far back. I'd honestly say that it was. I think it was valid to say that Ukraine is more aligned only because we're kind of allied with them and the whole thing going on. There could be things behind the scenes that we have no idea about that's going on that maybe says otherwise. But as far as this goes, I'd say definitely closer aligned. But saying that just because they took somebody else's side of World War II is kind of crazy, because that would be saying that Germany would take the other side when I believe they are part of NATO now. So that's something completely different and out of the box. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't go against the U.S. if the U.S. had to join forces with anybody. So yeah, continue.
Because the people that want that you're like fighting against a genocide for would genocide gay people. No, you can't. Nope. They're the ones that are
okay, but so if that's true, then
if they had their rights, they would be genociding gay people.
It's an understandable
I'm
point
not
that he's
going to
making.
create a genocide tier list.
This part anyway.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's
there shouldn't be genocide in general. There shouldn't be genocide. Just because you disagree with someone does not mean that you should kill them. Stupid.
It's a fucking fact. Like it's so obvious to anybody who's not.
I could hate gay people, and it still wouldn't be right to fucking kill them. You don't genocide people, bro. That's crazy. I'm not saying that I do, but I'm just saying.
Be a good tier list. People cannot
like, if that were the situation, even then, you don't genocide somebody just because you disagree with them.
You're literally creating a tier list by not supporting them because of someone else on the list? No, I'm not. I'm not supporting any of it.
Right.
Absolutely not. I'm not supporting a group of people that would, kill a gay person or a trans person for existing. I'm not going to support that group of people in any context. Absolutely not. No. It's not even a question. These people would be the ones doing the genociding if they had the power.
That's crazy.
They would be doing it. Their laws currently enable them to do it. If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now.
Right.
So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river.
Okay, so apparently it's a thing, so that's bad.
Their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way.
Okay. Listen, I know you guys already know your boy. I'm on the team where you should be able to speak your mind, have opinions, share those opinions. I'm a firm believer in that. And I've had to deal with all kinds of hate and shit for speaking my beliefs. I'm okay with it, but I've already been through the ringer. But that said, I think the comments that I've made about some things and the comments he's making right now are definitely very different. This is just ignorance. This is a guy that doesn't understand any of the situation because he's not there. Now, I'm not there either. And look, I don't know a lot about this topic, okay? I know enough. I know that on the one hand, you got the Palestinians, you got Palestine, okay? On the other hand,
Israel.
You got Israel, the state of Israel, the Israelis, right? And they're at war over some land, and they've been at war forever. This has been going on since your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
It just
and his
escalated more
great-great-great-great-
recently.
I mean, forever
That's
this
it.
has been going on. And speaking of grandfathers, look, a long time ago, I talked to my grandparents about it, man, and they both told me that sadly, like I said, it's been going on forever, and they think it's never going to stop. And because this has been going on forever, it's so deeply rooted in everything over there, it's hard to turn away from. Now, I have a lot of Palestinian friends. These are great people. They love, they care, they respect others. Now, I'm not ignorant to the point where I know that they're all like that.
Yeah,
I know
don't
that
hate
there's going to be some bad in there
Palestinians.
too.
That's not the point. You don't hate all of them. You just hate the ones that act like idiots.
Great people. Not all of them are going to be like that. And this war completely sucks, and what's going on over there is horrible. And the result
is 100% correct, boys. 100%.
Just being ripped from this earth, and that isn't something that you ever want to see. But for a guy like Asmongold or a dude like me, or maybe even for somebody like you who's not from there, who's never been there, who's essentially ignorant to the entire situation, we just got to take it at face value and understand, like, look, we don't know. We know this has been going on for a long time.
This is why I don't weigh in on shit like this.
On both sides, and the whole thing is horrible.
I just choose not to.
We hope that it stops. And that's it. That's absolutely it.
They'd be doing the same thing. And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing.
Extremes, man. The extremes on
That's it. Just takes enough. That's right.
Yeah, so he's
These
got a pretty radical view on it.
They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them.
See, for him saying that and being that definitive, like when innocent children and people are dying, and you say that you don't feel bad at all about that, that's just a really crazy hill to die on, man.
I think him saying that, I think that there are some things that could be adjusted, but saying that they're inferior is also kind of, attacking back on you, because like you're kind of saying that they're less, but it's in your own opinion. Meanwhile, their opinion, they think other people are less. So you're actually kind of being hypocritical, because you're kind of just doing the exact same thing that they're doing. You get what I mean? Like, so basically, Palestine, they think, trans people, whatever, that they're less. So they have those laws and stuff like that. And to think that they're less because they have those laws and stuff like that is completely hypocritical, because you're just turning it back on them and kind of, pulling the same card. So what does that say about you? You know what I mean? I don't think this is going to affect me watching Asmongold or anything like that. I don't think he should be canceled. I think he should not even apologize. It's just the way that he thinks. Like I said, I believe he can freely say things and think things. And if people don't want to watch them, they don't have to watch them. But this, I hate cancel culture as it is. I think it's kind of stupid, because all they really do is just send a bunch of hate when, something like this happens, and they say that the person is sending hate themselves when they do it themselves as well on Twitter. So just a little hypocritical there as well. But yeah, like I said, boys, I don't think that I agree with Asmongold on this. I don't think they're inferior. I think that they do have some outlandish laws, but they're not inferior in any type of way. The same way I would think another human being is not inferior. So yeah, that's honestly my big take on it. Let's see what the rest of the video entails.
Empathy in your heart. You got to be able to feel. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us here, real now. Can't say things like that. I think that's why he apologized, man. But it's definitely an uncomfortable.
Oh, he did apologize as well.
I have a lot of respect for him. So for him to be saying some of these things, man, just it pisses me.
And see, it's not even that he is forced to. I think he just wanted to, because I think he might have said it wrong, maybe. Or that wasn't like what he was trying to get across. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the context exactly of what he said in his apology. So
simple.
Maybe we'll check that out after, boys.
And I understand that this is a very harsh statement. That's what I think. Yeah.
You should be able to share your opinion, man. He has the right to do that,
Yep.
I also think that, like, when you have the audience that he does and we do, speaking to a lot of people, man, you got to do it a certain way.
He has
Look,
like
I've messed up
millions,
before,
bro.
the ways that I've delivered
Millions of
things.
daily
Some of my
views.
thoughts now have been a little harsh as well, but at the same time,
Like tens of millions, because he uploads like 30 times a day.
He has no idea of what's really going on.
Yep. That's right. Even the children? What do you think that they would do to gay children? What do you think they would do? Oh, that's right. They'd kill them. No, you're not going to emotionally manipulate me into saying some things are okay. They'd kill them. The people are terrible.
I mean,
yeah, rocks.
He's not wrong.
Toss them off a roof. Yeah, it's not a question.
But it's not right to treat them the same way. You know what I mean?
Somewhere in the Middle East, I would respect their laws. I'd respect their culture. I would not, shit on them. But I'm in their place, right? I don't really take my shoes off whenever I come into my own house.
I think that's where we kind of differ. Is that he says he wouldn't do that if he was there. You shouldn't do that in general. I think just kind of shitting on him like that. It's kind of crazy. But
somebody else's house, I'll take my shoes off. I got no problem.
Might not want to go anywhere near there, brother.
But at the same time, I don't want that here, and I don't want to support it. That's a lot of assumptions. It's not an assumption. It's a fact. That's it. We should build churches, asked to change their religion.
I mean, look, the things that he's talking about, do these things happen? They could. They probably have. Okay? But not all of them do these things.
Right.
Not all of them are that way.
And that's what I'm saying is that because he said their culture, which is crazy because that includes everybody who even partakes in any part of their culture. So that doesn't even include just the people from Palestine. Now, if he would have went more the route of the people that are currently there and that are, doing these atrocities and stuff like that, if he specifically pointed out those specific people, that'd be completely different. But the fact that he pointed out the whole culture, that is a very broad statement, and it's too broad to really, agree with.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. Talk about gaming and shut the fuck up. It's not your area. What are you mad for? You're mad I'm talking about something that's going to hurt your feelings? Is that it? And I know that I know it's sad. I guess it's saying, but not everyone's the same in Palestine. Yeah? Are all gay people the same?
No.
No, they're not. You'd respect someone else's house. You expect the same in return. Same goes for countries. Absolutely. Let's get rid of control of the Western world and let them deal with each other. Exactly. I don't want to be involved with that at all. I know plenty of Muslims that respect gays. Well, I'm not talking about Muslims. I'm talking about people in Palestine. The truth is...
I agree with that. I mean, I don't know about our involvement with things like that. We can't fix it. There's nothing that we're going to do that's going to fix it. I definitely agree with that.
All the U.S. is going to do is just have more bombs for Israel.
So no,
that's it.
I'm not going to support a group of people that would.
Meanwhile, we got plenty of problems at home.
If they had the power to do
He's never been over there, man.
I'm sorry to say, I'm not. I don't have any sympathy for them. That's
wow.
I'm sure at some degree there are people that are caught in the crossfire. This is sad, but at the end of the day, this is an immoral, evil culture.
Wow.
Damn. Okay.
And
I think that is what got him canceled.
To this guy.
Yeah,
Please,
that was.
I beg you, man. I've met so many Palestinian people, so many of these guys, man. What a beautiful culture it can be. True.
Yeah, I think that's where he officially lost me there. That's crazy.
Culture.
He did apologize, so we will check out his apology and see if it's even good enough. I don't know if Nickmercs fits it out even, but yeah, that's crazy, man. You can't say the entire culture is evil, bro. You can't. He did he triple down on it? I think he tripled down on it. Yeah, he might have just tripled down on the whole thing too.
Their extremes.
They respect gays because they have to. If they go
this is crazy.
A different story. Absolutely, it's not even a question.
Like I said, you always differ with people. I'm not always going to agree with Asmongold. He's probably not always going to agree with me.
Look what's happening in the UK. Look what's happening in all of the other countries that are controlled with these kinds of laws. They're all the same. What is the common denominator? You can't let people rule with any sort of religion.
This is rough, bro.
Thank you for saying that. I know it's crazy.
It's a rough, people can't understand rough edges type water area. I guess you could say it's just not good.
Assumptions. Yeah, well, if you were 90% right, would you go with that or not? Would you rather go with 90% facts and 10% assumptions, or 90% assumptions and 10% facts? Yeah, it's not my
well, there's still a 10% chance you could be making an assumption, though. That's the problem.
Those two flags,
why not just go with something that's 100%?
I immediately write them off as a virtue signaling card whose opinions should never be taken seriously, and I think you guys should do the exact same. It's about supporting civilians. Well, who do you think is doing and enforcing the laws? You think it's all just like some other group of people? No, that's not true. The laws there are an outcome of the people that live there. If you look at Palestine and the people over there, those people were celebrating when 9/11 happened.
Okay. Once again, yeah, what, 20 years ago, guy. Could be completely different now. Okay, so here we go. He said, looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing, my bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have views I find regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I will do better. You just violated your golden rule of never apologizing. It would be interesting to hear why you made an exception on your YouTube vid. I don't mind apologizing if it's something that I think I'm actually wrong about. Given the amount of times I've gotten hate for things and never apologized should be proof enough for that. That's fair. Because as someone who watches him quite a bit, like I said, I guess it could be more on my bias side, but I've seen a lot of his content firsthand, and he really doesn't apologize for half the things that he says or anything like that, even if they're controversial or they blow up or anything like that. This is definitely one of the, I'm not even exactly sure if he has done it before, to be honest with you, but for sure he has done it this time. He did apologize. You know, we're not perfect. Like he said, we're all human. Or then Nickmerc said, sorry, that we're all human and stuff like that. So we do say things maybe we don't mean sometimes, or we don't get it across the right way. But in this case, he said he, you know, specifically didn't mean for all the people, especially people who get caught in crossfire or anything like that. I just think he specifically doesn't like the people that are enforcing those certain laws. I think more of like the people that are there that are keeping those laws in place, people who think that it's right. I think those people specifically, but he didn't point those people out. He said the entire culture, and that's kind of where the issue arose. So yeah, boys, that's kind of just my opinion on it. You know, I'm just random YouTuber off the internet, so I mean, what do I know, man? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to drop a like and sub, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, boys.